Concerning NAFTA, given the weight of Ontario's trading dependency to the USA, what changes would Ontario to see about NAFTA?
So in the conference, we've been very happy with the changes that have already been made in securing the reduction and the protection of tariffs in key areas of our economy, such as agriculture and metals. And we've been very happy with this discussion, especially since up north in Ontario we have a lot of lumber and natural resources that we need protected. In terms of the auto industry, it's already been secured by the federal government, which we're very happy to see, because a lot of Ontarians, especially in the south and the southwest, rely heavily on the auto industry for a source of income. So we're very happy to see that has been secured. Overall, we've been quite vocal in this process of securing NAFTA, and we've been quite happy with how it's ended up.
Concerning the environment, how is Ontario planning to transition towards a fossil fuel-free energy sector while still providing affordable energy bills to Canadians?
Okay, so Ontario has completely eliminated coal as a source of energy, and consequently, a lot of our energy bills are on the higher end of the spectrum, and we recognize that. But the reason for that is we want to make an investment into the future. In the future, we'll have to be relying on clean, renewable sources of energy, nuclear, wind, solar, tidal, hydroelectric, et cetera, So we're trying to develop those technologies now, so that in the future we can have renewable energy. It is an issue at the moment with Hydro One in Ontario, but we would still like to see that they are having large and sometimes unaffordable hydro bills. However, we really, in the next few years, we're going to need to make that transition, and the government of Ontario is going to look into reducing those energy bills, because we need to make sure that the energy we're using is renewable, and we would like to see other provinces and territories take that stance as well.
Concerning Indigenous affairs, Ontario has apologized and repented many times during past conventions. During this delegation, what new proposals did Ontario advocate for?
We advocated heavily for the right to vote for Indigenous people. It's a very big issue. We were just talking about that in the meeting that I just left. And we were very happy to see that we've been making big steps towards the equality between Indigenous peoples and the rest of Canada, especially in voting. Our concern is the timeline. We've been talking about this just now, and obviously we're willing to compromise. We just want this to be done in a very secure and effective manner, so that when we get to the election, there aren't a whole bunch of issues with the Indigenous rights to vote. So we are in the midst of deciding the timeline at the moment, and I think it might have just been passed, but Ontario is obviously going to compromise on that, and we're going to work with a decision that's already been made to make sure that the people who are making these voters cards for Indigenous people are obviously following the timeline, so that they can vote for the next election, which will be a monumental step in the reconciliation with Indigenous people, but they're also implementing that in the right way.